Hello collective, this is Tan from Artemis Oracle. I just did a reading and I did not put my mic on. I put the receiver in the phone, but I did not have my mic on, so that reading went to hell. So let's see what comes out for the collective for the weekend ahead, the next 72 hours, next 48 hours, whenever you come across this video. Today is September 26th. So let's see what messages you need to know at this time about love. What's the love messages? Unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. Reunion. We will always come back to each other. And regret. I feel like someone's having regret because they weren't really showing much appreciation for you, or maybe you felt like you weren't being appreciated, like someone didn't really care. And it says regret. I wish this never happened. That's interesting. With reunion. Unappreciated, reunion, regret. We will always come back to each other. We will always come back to each other. I wish this never happened. Ooh, oh Lordy. What came to my mind was some of you may have been dealing with somebody and that you felt like didn't really care about you. And you may be finding out that they're going to be reconciling with someone from their past. Someone that they constantly have like a back and forth relationship with, because we will always come back to each other. I think that when you find this out, you're gonna feel, you may be feeling some regret, some sadness, like wishing that whoever you were dealing with, that you had never met them, you never dealt with them. Or it could be another storyline I'm getting is that you were in a relationship dynamic where you kept going back and forth with the person, and this is someone that really didn't take time to show that they appreciated you, that they loved you, that they cared about you, but you may have kept going back because there could have been some type of like codependency, some sort of attachment, toxic attachment. But then you're having some sort of realization about the connection, and you're having regret that you involved yourself with something like that. Maybe your regret is that you were dealing with somebody that you gave a lot of your energy to, someone who probably didn't really care about you or didn't see you or see any type of future with you. That's one I'm getting. Holding back, I should have expressed myself better. Now, another one I'm getting, this is another storyline. I feel like somebody does want to reunite, and they're having regret that they didn't show you how much they appreciated you. So we got three storylines going on here. So someone regrets not showing you how much they appreciate you, and they're feeling like this pull to come towards you, but there's something that's holding them back. It could be that they regret not telling you exactly how they felt about you. They regret not sharing their emotions with you. Okay, it's about unappreciated. What is this unappreciated? I felt like I didn't care. Okay, fool. I feel like somebody is feeling foolish. And that could be where the regret is coming from. Some of you may have felt like you dove deep into something, but that didn't really give back to you. So somebody could be feeling foolish about giving into a situation. Because you see, she's like taking this leap of faith. It's like that trust fall. But then it's like what ultimately happened, made you feel like that whatever risk you took wasn't worth it. But let's see. Tell me more about the Fool. Knight of Wands. Some of you may have felt like you were dealing with a player energy with the Knight of Wands coming forward. Someone who prefers being free, they want to have the free life. They don't want to be tied down to anything. And you may be feeling like foolish that you gave in, or you took a leap of faith with someone who wasn't really invested. Who you felt like didn't really care. Anything else? Anything else for unappreciated? Look, I got the Queen of Wands flipping out. Yeah, it's definitely a fire sign energy. Some of you may be a fire sign energy. You know, maybe some of you were in this energy where you wanted to have fun, be free, but then you took a leap of faith and then it left you feeling unappreciated, like someone didn't really care about you. But I feel like if that's you, some of you may be getting your mojo back, you know? You know, and this reunion too, it could be like a reconciliation within yourself. Oh, sun. Well, okay, so we're looking at the reunion. Sun, Chariot. With the reunion. Okay. I feel like somebody is, like, you see the sun is about illumination, it's about happiness, it's about freedom, you know? And like I said, some of you are maybe getting your mojo back. Some of you are now like releasing yourself from a situation where you felt foolish, or now you're moving away from a situation and starting a new cycle, starting a new journey, you know, where you're going to be pursuing your own passions, right? And we have this pursuit of happiness with the Chariot and the Sun. But it could be, like I mentioned, it could be you reconciling with yourself, you reuniting with yourself, becoming one with yourself, because a part of you probably like lost yourself in a connection, you know? But I want to know with the reunion. Tell me more about the reunion. This is Cancer and Leo. The Fool is, I think it's Aries energy. King of Cups, Scorpio. Water sign energy. Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, but it's typically, kings are the fixed signs. So I feel like some of you are going to be working on, it could be you are reconciling with somebody. You could be reconciling with a fire. Why do I want to say fire sign energy? Because I see the Sun, Leo, Queen of Wands is Aries, and the Fool is Aries. Fire sign. There's a lot of fire in here with the Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, Sun, but then the King of Cups with the Cancer. So some of you may have those signs in your chart, or dealing with somebody with those signs in their chart. I feel like that some of you, if it is another person, like reunion, because this is a love reading, you know, you could be reconciling with a Scorpio energy, of a water sign energy, or somebody who embodies that. They don't have to have that sign. They could just embody that energy. But tell me more about this reunion. Didn't I say fire sign? Temperance is Sagittarius. I feel like somebody might be pursuing you. Maybe pursuing you, reuniting in some way. It doesn't necessarily always have to be like a reunion. Like you didn't necessarily have to break up too. It could just be like your relationship is, I mean, maybe there's like a difference of opinions, difference of viewpoints, perspectives. But this could be, like I mentioned, a reconciliation with oneself. We got a lot of fire here. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. It's interesting because in the regret card and the Queen of Swords, it's like this person is reflecting. But then it's like, I wish that never happened. But it's like, you know, someone who's looking into the horizon and looking at, you know, like reflecting on everything that's happened, maybe possibly finding out some truths with the Queen of Swords. Someone looking at things from a logical standpoint and not putting so much emotion. But maybe hindsight is 20/20. Maybe someone is regretting not appreciating somebody who took a chance with them, or someone who has walked away from them because they weren't being appreciated and they're pouring into themselves, right? But with a reunion, it's like someone can be reuniting with somebody else, and then, like I mentioned, So someone could be getting a realization. Four of Pentacles. Somebody's pulling back and overthinking with the Eight of Swords coming out. Holding back and overthinking. And then we do have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is all about the mental, you know, thinking, reflecting, understanding, gathering facts, knowing the truth, cutting people off, allowing them their space to speak their truth. But with the holding back energy, which aligns with the Four of Pentacles, it's like somebody could be having regrets, reflecting on what has happened and overthinking past events with the regrets too, because Eight of Swords, you know, sometimes when we feel like we didn't do or say the right things, we can overthink. And then we could be like, damn, I wish I would have done this, I would have done that. I wish I could have made this person feel more appreciated, you know? And somebody can be holding back because they didn't feel appreciated, right? But I should have expressed myself better, you know? And the Swords is all about communication and thoughts. So maybe somebody wants to, is overthinking how to express something, but they're holding back, probably taking time to like really think about exactly what they want to say. Like they're weighing their words. Tell me more about the regret. Six of Wands. I feel like this is like not recognizing somebody, not seeing somebody's value, worth, talents, what this person brought to the table. See how much of a star this person was in their life. So this kind of goes back to the unappreciated card, you know? It's like now this person's like seeing things, you know, they're like aware of who you are. Aware of who you are. And it could be a shocking event or a shocking realization for them, you know? Maybe if somebody walked away, the realization is that they want to reunite, that they want to come back together, but somebody has their guard up, you know, because of we always come back to each other, but it's like, okay, you know, is this going to be another go around? Or are things going to be different, you know, but there could be some sort of clarity coming in after some confusion and conflict with the Five of Swords right there. And we have the Ace of Swords. So when you add the Ace of Swords with the Five of Swords, that's Six of Swords. And that's essentially moving past conflict and trying to go into calmer waters, reconciliation, like reunion. Seeing things more clearly now that the dust has settled. Where the confusion has cleared away, the clouds have cleared. And now things can be seen as they truly are, rather than being obscured by confusion or misinformation or lack of understanding. Knight of Pentacles. So somebody may be coming forward, but they're going to be very strategic. They may be like surveying you, watching you, getting some information. I know this isn't the Page of Swords, but the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who is very strategic and doesn't take rash actions. You know, they weigh their steps very carefully with how they come forward, how they invest. And this is something that, like, I see the wheel, the world here. So this is the end of a cycle. Like somebody wants to walk into a new beginning, and we do have the Fool here. Did we just see the Six of? So I feel like somebody is seeing who you are, you know, how much of a star, how much passion, how much love, light, generosity that you have within you and that you brought into their life. And they are having regrets about not appreciating you and are wanting to come forward to end the cycle, like end whatever is going on with you within this dynamic, so that you can like start a brand new beginning, you know. The fire sign energy. So either one of you are a fire sign energy. And then we have the Three of Pentacles showing up. So some of you may be dealing with somebody that you know from a friend group where you volunteer. It could be from work. It could be a community. Or anywhere that you volunteer, you could be dealing with other people, working with other people. And then wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. And with the Nine of Cups, there's also victory too. And you notice how the arms are up in the air? It's like freedom. I think somebody wants to free themselves from the regret, that they free themselves from holding back. And it's funny, I moved. Look at that. Underneath the holding back card was irreplaceable. This person knows that you're not replaceable. The way you love can never be matched. The way you love can never be. And I want to tell you the truth. And then the Eagle card was underneath. I want to tell you the truth with reveal. Maybe this person wants to reveal the regret, not showing you how much they appreciate you. They see that you're someone that's irreplaceable, but their ego may have gotten in the way of them coming forward with, I let my pride get in the way of our connection. That's interesting. Yeah, I think some of you may have detached too, with the detachment card showing up. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. And that's also the Fool energy. It's like releasing and ending something so that you can have a brand new beginning, not getting stuck in the past or anything. So yeah, it seems like somebody may be coming forward to reunite and express how much they appreciate you, and to express how much they see your value, and their regret for not letting you know how much you mean to them, and how important you are in their life, and how irreplaceable you are. So I hope this reading was helpful in some way. If it was, please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.